Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and if you're a woman who's done with swimwear that slips, slides, or simply doesn't respect your shape, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing my honest thoughts on the Aqua women's Tankini top, a piece that's been making quiet waves among us who value both grace and practicality. Now, I've worn my fair share of swim tops over the decades, from flimsy triangles to overly structured monstrosities, and let's just say, not all are created equal. At this stage in life, we're not chasing trends, we're after comfort, dignity, and a little bit of joy when we slip into something poolside. Priced at just $23, this Tankini top claims to offer quality, coverage, and confidence without the designer price tag. But does it deliver? I've put it to the test in real life, not just studio lights, and I'm ready to share every honest detail, from fit and fabric to those everyday moments that tell the true story. Let me tell you, after years of struggling to find a swimsuit that actually makes me feel good, something that's not too revealing, yet still flattering, this Aqua Tankini top has been a true game changer. As a woman in my later years, I don't need a bathing suit that shows everything, but I still want to feel put together at the pool or a beachside luncheon. This top delivers just that. The coverage is generous without being matronly, and the length is a dream. It goes down far enough to cover those little muffin tops we like to pretend don't exist, but not so long that it swallows me whole. I love that it's designed with ruching along the sides. It's not just decorative. It genuinely helps smooth things out in all the right places. And for someone like me who's petite, 5 feet 2 inches, finding swimwear that doesn't look like a dress is half the battle. This one fits just right, ending at that perfect spot where it gives coverage without dragging on the ground. Honestly, it's refreshing to wear something that feels both modest and stylish, especially at my age when comfort and confidence go hand in hand. Now, let's talk about the little details that make this top stand out. One thing I noticed right away is the adjustable straps. At my age, our shoulders change, our posture shifts, and the ability to customize the fit is a real blessing. Whether I'm lounging by the water or bending over to pick up a grandchild's toy, I don't have to constantly hike up slipping straps. And the built-in shelf bra is no afterthought. It offers real support, not that flimsy padding some swim tops try to get away with. I don't need a full underwire, but I do appreciate not feeling like I'm going to lose a battle with gravity, especially when I'm on my feet. The material itself feels substantial, not thin or see-through like some swimwear that barely survives one wash. Even when I've worn it in the pool and gotten it soaking wet, there's no transparency issues. That double-layered front gives me peace of mind, which is more than I can say for some of the pricier suits I've bought in the past. It's also held up beautifully after multiple washes, which matters when you're someone like me who's always near the pool. Our family owns one, and I've gone through more swimsuits than I care to admit. Either they fade, stretch out, or fall apart. Not this one. It still looks new after several uses. Another thing I truly appreciate is the color range. They've chosen shades that are vibrant but mature, nothing too glittery or juvenile. I went with a deep sapphire blue, and it complements my skin tone beautifully. It's the kind of color that makes me feel elegant, not like I'm trying too hard. And because it's a neutral cut top, I can pair it with all sorts of bottoms, solid colors, florals, even stripes. That versatility is gold, especially when you're packing for a vacation or just want to mix up your look without buying 5 different suits. I've worn this with black swim shorts and with flowy wrap skirts, and each time it feels fresh. What's even better is that it looks like it cost at least $100. I mean, it has that sort of tailored designer feel, clean lines, nice stitching, thoughtful placement of ruching. When I wore it to my sister's lakeside birthday brunch, 3 women came up to ask me where I got it. That's how polished it appears. All this for under $25? That's a steal, plain and simple. Of course, no product is perfect, and I wouldn't be honest if I didn't mention a few things. While the fit was spot on for me, I can see how someone with a different torso shape might have issues, especially on the sides. I've heard women say they felt like they were falling out, and I can imagine that might happen if you have a broader shoulder or chest and a narrower waist. It's not an issue for me, but worth noting so you don't get disappointed. The color, too. Mine was exactly as pictured, but I know from chatting with friends that screen lighting can be deceiving. One of them said her coral looked a little more muted in person. So, keep that in mind when choosing your shade. That said, these are minor concerns in the grand scheme of things. The quality still holds up, and the fabric doesn't pill or fade, even after chlorinated water and sunscreen exposure. I've washed it in cold water and laid it flat to dry. Little habits we older gals tend to follow to keep our clothes lasting longer, and it's made all the difference. I've worn this top on boat rides, on pool days with grandkids, even to a resort spa day with my best friend. It's become my go to, honestly. It moves with me, doesn't ride up, and never leaves me feeling exposed. It's modest without being frumpy, a hard balance to strike. Whether I'm doing water aerobics or just sipping lemonade by the deck, I feel put together. And that little boost of confidence, priceless. At our age, we've earned the right to feel good in our skin, even if that means a little ruching and strategic seams help us get there. I've already ordered a second one in emerald green because let's face it, when you find something that works, you stock up. In the end, this Aqua Eve Tankini top isn't just a swimsuit, it's a little victory. A win against ill-fitting fabric, slipping straps, and the feeling that stylish swimwear is only for the young. It's well made, thoughtful, and kind to a mature figure. It offers support, coverage, and a touch of elegance, all without breaking the bank. To any woman my age, or any age, really, looking for something that makes you feel confident and comfortable, I'd say give this a try. It's not flashy, but it doesn't need to be. Sometimes the best things are the ones that just quietly do their job well, like this lovely swim top that makes getting into a bathing suit feel less like a chore and more like a little joy. Well, darlings, if this review didn't splash just the right amount of joy into your day, I don't know what will. If you found this little swimwear gem as refreshing as I did, do give this video a like and subscribe for more honest takes from this season shopper. Stay confident, stay covered, and never let a bathing suit cramp your style. Hit that bell so we can keep diving in together.